Yo, it's boy Marcus and Morrison back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to play headquarters in COD Mobile Ranked. Now, this is a pretty simple mode. I don't really need to go too crazy into it because the developers of this game luckily made it about as easy to understand as possible for, I believe, every map in this mode. Right, so headquarters has now been put into COD Mobile Ranked as just a temporary mode, I think, for the festival event, which is nice. It's nice to have a change of pace and a new mode to play and talk about and things like that. So I love headquarters. It's been, a solid mode throughout the history of Call of Duty. It's basically hardpoint, but what you're going to want to do here is the objective right here in the middle that you see me shooting around. You got to capture that. So instead of capturing it and just holding it by staying in the point, you need to actually capture the HQ. Now, once you capture it and the bar fills up, all your teammates only have one life from that moment on forward, right? So if you capture it and you die doing it, then that was your life, right? It happens like that sometimes. It's okay. Now, if you capture it and you stay alive, what you can do for that one life, because the other team is going to have to kill you in order to capture it, because every time they hop on it, you're going to kill them off of it. So you could just farm kills from that point on forward, right? If you memorize the spawns for headquarters and where you're at on the map and how that impacts their spawns, you can easily farm the other team. Now, one thing to know about this mode is it's not like going to be like a competitive mode. It's really just hardpoint. It's not much different than that, right? Aside from like once you capture it, you only have one life from that moment forward. But it's not that complicated. It's a very simple mode. But it's also a lot of fun. I think people will really enjoy having a new mode, A, and B, a fun mode, right? This isn't like, I would say it's as fun as Safeguard. Safeguard's really just for fun. It's not really competitive at all. Headquarters actually, I believe, was a competitive mode on console back in like Modern Warfare 2, maybe Modern Warfare 3, like 2009. So yeah. This has been in Call of Duty for many years. It's been in COD Mobile for many years. And they just decided to put it into Ranked. So I highly suggest you guys, if you are tired of playing the same modes, switch it up. Throw some headquarters in, right? They put in Safeguard, but I already made a video a while back, the first time they did that, covering how to play Safeguard. Here, there's not really a lot to cover because it's basically hardpoint. But you're going to want to do basically all the same things, right? Memorize the rotations of the headquarters spots on each map and rotate to those early. So if you're the last person alive on your team and the HQ is about to be captured, you don't need to throw your life at it, right? You could just rotate to the next HQ. That way your teammates spawn on you at the next one, and then you guys can capture that HQ, right? And you only go into 125 points. If you capture HQ and hold it the whole time, you're going to get like 59 points. So that's pretty good. You know what I mean? That's what we do in this game, right? We capture this HQ and we pull out to a huge lead, right? We captured the last one and pulled out to an even bigger lead and pretty much captured 2 full HQs because of like specialists and things like that, how you can hold these headquarters points and where they're placed on vacant specifically. I would not suggest using an AR on this map, by the way. I hate using one. This is just what I have pulled out. Much better for an SMG on this map. That being said, all I'm doing is sitting in this corner, right? It's my job to defend the HQ. Sometimes you can run around and do that. Sometimes somebody's just got to sit in the corner and kill them off of it, right? It's only 20 seconds left on it, so I'm able to get into this spot, and this is a great place to be. Once you get over here, you can just catch everybody running into the room to capture it, and you can just farm kills. It's great. And then obviously, you can spawn people out, right? So if this is the headquarters point, you see where I'm at right now, they'll spawn right here and just be able to climb in or climb into the window and kill you out of that room. So this is a great room, an area to be to catch those spawners. But otherwise, they're going to spawn across the map and have to run into the point. And that's where your teammates, even though they only have one life, they can go farm a couple of kills and keep them pushed back. That way, it takes them longer to get over there to capture the point. That being said, that's pretty much all I got for explaining the mode. We'll go into a little bit more detail when we go to the recap. So they have recap available for headquarters, so you can actually look at the mini map, rewatch your game, see what you did wrong. If you didn't know rotations, that'll help you learn them, and overall just kind of better assess your gameplay and what you should do going forward. This game, I didn't do very good in this one. I did okay in the beginning, and then I started lagging really bad. and my phone got really hot. So I don't know what that was about, but that might be because I have too much like storage. Like my phone has no storage left or something like that. And I gotta delete some videos or something. But that being said, that pretty much solves my problem. This gameplay, towards the end, I just start getting farmed. I lose a lot of gunfights because I'm shooting at people that aren't there. They're shooting at me because I am there, and I'm just dying. But here, you see us having to capture this point, so you just go stand by it in the general vicinity. It doesn't have like a mark like a hard point does, where it marks the actual boundaries of the headquarters area. So basically, I mean, if you kill a couple of people, you could just go stand right next to it, or crouch and use it as a head glitch, or whatever you got to do. Once you get, once they cap it. And once you cap it, I think it's more, if you get it captured, you have free will to go wherever you want, right? Because they got to capture the point now. They got to, you know what I mean? They know you only have one life because that's how the mode's played. So they just got to find you, get a couple of kills, and then hop on it. Usually somebody will capture it and probably stay near it and just kill them off of it and buy you time to where you can flank around and, make plays on the map. So that pretty much covers how to play headquarters. Some other strategies I think you could do are, if you're running persistence, there are definite persistent strategies, right? If you get like a sentry gun and a guardian and it's in like a little room, right? The headquarters is in this room to the left where it was earlier. You put a sentry gun down on there. The sentry gun will hold them off of capturing the point, right? Unless they get some cover behind it and they're able to capture it from there. Especially if you don't have teammates. Let's say you die. You put the sentry gun down and you die. Well, they're going to have to destroy the sentry gun because they can't get into the room without capturing it. So there's a lot of strategy, guardians, things of that nature that could be used to help you hold these points once you get them capped. And you don't have to run persistence. Obviously, you could just earn the sentry guns and guardians normally. But that's just something I wanted to say. Look at these. Look at the lag right there. Shooting these guys in bathroom, and I just couldn't even tell that I killed the second guy because my game was just lagging so bad. I don't know what's going on with it, but I had a hard time finding these headquarters lobbies, just solo queuing straight headquarters. So I don't know. This might be something you just avoid if you're an S&D player or something like that. It's not a big deal to you. Here's the XM4 class setup I use. Took off the task force barrel, by the way. I know I used to run that on here. It's not the better one. The reinforced is. So just wanted to make sure that was known. Here in the recap, you can see in the bottom left corner with the map, it'll pop up all the locations. So it'll help you, remember, hey, first one's pretty much P1, P2, P3, P4, just same as hardpoint, generally speaking. So that helps to know going forward when you want to play this mode and what you want to do. That being said, that pretty much covers all of my sort of tips and tricks. It's a pretty simple mode. Once you capture it, you're basically playing TDM on your side and they're playing like hardpoint, essentially. It kind of like flips, right? And then once they capture it, you're playing hardpoint and they're playing TDM, kind of. It's weird. It's a weird mode, and it's definitely a fan favorite. I mean, I think people have loved this mode for many years on the console side. That's why it was brought into COD Mobile. It's just a solid mode. Never really been that good of a competitive mode for like ranked, but it can be played here, so that's why they're putting it in. Same with Safeguard. Safeguard was never really a competitive mode, but it can be played. It's a fun mode for pubs, and here in ranked, it can be good as well. That being said, that pretty much covers... I feel like I've kind of covered everything. I'm going in circles at this point with this gameplay, but I spectate my teammate here with his specialist out. Look at the plays he makes to keep... Like, look at these guys. They're just bum rushing him, right? They have to, because they got to capture it. So he's able to just farm them. So I think you'll see some pretty crazy feeds of people being last alive. Look at him. He's just going crazy. This isn't me. This is my teammate. And he's just going crazy after he gets his specialist and is last alive, and he stays alive the whole time. You know what I mean? Then you can just wrap streaks. It's a great mode. Absolutely love that they're bringing this back. I'll probably play some more of it going in the future. It's something that I've always enjoyed, and I think other people will like it as well. That being said, that's pretty much all I got for tips and tricks. Save your streaks for once you cap it, because you only have one life from there on forward, and you can really farm up some kills. Save your specialist for once you cap it. I would prefer that as opposed to like using the specialist to cap it, because if you use the specialist to cap it, then you got to hold them off with your gun, which you can do obviously, but it's a lot easier to then hold them off with a claw or equalizer or something like that. Makes it a lot easier. Specialists or streaks, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So that pretty much covers everything. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the support on the channel. Coming up to 1,000 subscribers. It's been a long time coming, and I'm pretty excited for that. I'll do like a little special thing, hopefully, if I hit it soon. It's been your boy Marcus from Orsini. I'm out of here.